Hello and welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay, your host, and I'm starting a little differently. We're outside to invite you to flex for a cause. So are you ready? Listen to this. September 27th, a team of 10 get it together to pull 10 tons, 100 meters. I'm going to tell you all about the event as I invite John Bruman from the Dragon Boat Festival. He's been on a lot, you know him well, and Tom Fuller from the Ottawa Fire Services. Thank you so much for joining me. So tell me all about this event. Who would like to start first?
I can go. I can go. So September 27th, get your team of 10, come on down, and we're raising funds for Epilepsy Ottawa and the Ottawa First Responders Foundation, and it's going to be a really great time down at Lansdowne Park. We had a blast last year.
Okay, but first tell everybody at home, what are they pulling?
They're pulling a 20-ton fire truck. But the really cool part about it this year is that we're actually going to have a race with two fire trucks side by side. And you can go against each other, so two teams, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did this start? Can you tell us a bit about this? What is this challenge all about?
Yeah, thanks, Julie. This started in 2018. This would be our 8th year. So Epilepsy Ottawa came to us at Ottawa Fire Services looking to set up this event, and we thought it would be a good event to act as a memorial for one of our members. So a colleague and friend of mine, Sean Matheson, died in 2016, and we miss him a lot, and we thought this would fit very well as a memorial event for Sean.
So will your Ottawa Fire Services have one big team and beat everybody?
Well, it's a possibility. Yeah, there's going to be at least two teams, hopefully more. We have the classic original team Shrek, and then right now we have a hazmat team in as well. And then quite often, there is the team from Algonquin College, the fire students.
Fantastic.
La Cité Collégiale will have their team in as well, and we're hoping for some more.
Okay, speaking of hoping for some more, viewers, listen to how you can get involved and beat these teams out.
Well, first off, I just want to add on to Sean Matheson. Now, wasn't Sean called Shrek? Wasn't that his nickname, Tom?
Definitely. Yes, definitely. It was Sean Shrek Matheson, and you got it. It's from Shrek the movie. He's a big, strong fella, and smart as well. He was an electrician by trade. He did some teaching at Algonquin College before he got on the fire department. He was also a volunteer firefighter before he came on with us. So, that's Shrek.
That's Shrek. Okay,
Right
so
on.
how can everybody join and make a chance to be a fire truck puller?
Well, all you need to do is go to ottawafiretruck.com and register, and the rest will take care of itself. To get 10 of your greatest friends together and come on down and give it a pull. It's $1,000. The idea is you raise $1,000 for charity for the foundation, and that's it. And it's quick. It's come down. It's it's a 1 minute pull, right? So you can spend that day down there. You can grab some food, get at the bars, or you can just come on down and have a pull and have some fun, and then move on.
I'm sure we're going to get more teams because it's 10 people, $100 each, two great causes. It lands down. Everyone who can't pull, that would probably be maybe 10 and under, but I'm not, and if you can, you can. But it's free to watch. Just before we start the pull, because I'm going to take part in this pull today and get it warmed up for the big event, what are some tips of how to pull?
So what we've done in the past is we have...
Am I giving away secrets right now?
Well, you might be giving away secrets, but we'll hold on to a couple.
You know what?
just to
Don't
make
worry
sure.
about it, because we're just going to do it now. We're going to jump on, and people can watch at home. Okay, let's go.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Stagger.
Okay, so it's a bit of a stagger start, as you can see. Okay. Just gotta flex your muscles.
Turn around, right?
Okay. Oh, guys, this is heavy.
And we're
Turn. This is fantastic. Okay, if we want to take part, what do we do? Okay, sign up. Stop. I have to say that is great fun. It is a little exhilarating pulling that. You guys have a strong team, and I know you're not even on this team.
It's pretty amazing though, because like we pulled actually downhill. We cheated a little bit here,
Okay.
but even that with 20-second pull, your heart gets going,
Oh,
right?
my heart is going.
You feel it.
Yeah, I could check my watch. No, it didn't necessarily do my heart thing.
exactly.
Maybe it stopped. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
One
us.
last time, viewers at home, it's a great event. It's going to be September 27th at Lansdowne. A chance to pull our Ottawa Fire Services fire trucks. They'll obviously be there for the kids to see, everybody to meet. And where do we go to sign up?
OttawaFireTruckPull.com.
Perfect. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV Channel 22. I'm Dave Hilson. Get ready to leash up for a tail-wagging good time at the Wiggle Waggle Walk and Run happening Saturday, September 28th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lansdowne Park. Hosted by the Ottawa Humane Society, this beloved annual fundraiser brings together animal lovers and their four-legged friends to support homeless and neglected pets in Ottawa. All funds raised help to provide shelter, medical care, and loving homes for animals in need. Join hundreds of paws and passionate hearts for a day of community and a canine celebration at the Wiggle Waggle Walk. Visit ottawahumane.ca for details. Now, to have your community news or event listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Join me, holistic chef Daniela Croco, for season 4 of Simply Cooking by Chef right here on Rogers TV.
There are thousands of reasons to support BGC Ottawa. The club provides a safe place where all kids and teens can experience new opportunities, overcome barriers, and develop confidence. But the best reasons? 85% of club members say they're better prepared to do well in life. 93% of kids receive the help they need with their homework. And 97% feel safe. As the club's Chief Programs Officer, I'm living proof that BGC Ottawa changes lives. Learn how at bgcottawa.org.
Welcome back. Be sure not to miss that fire truck pull. That was a lot of fun, but we're going to flexing our muscles to flexing our voice and our artistic being. Have you ever been to Broadway nights in Ottawa? Well, my next guest, Emma Iris, is going to tell us exactly how to get there, what to enjoy, and how to stay in the know. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. You've got to go to that fire truck pull. Your daughter's going to love it.
I'm so excited. It sounds amazing, and it looked so fun.
Yeah, except you have the most fun in Ottawa. Weekly, you have Broadway nights in Ottawa, and I'm not sure anyone at home knows what that is, and if they do, they need to know more.
Absolutely. So it's a monthly show. We do once a month at Manor Lounge on Elgin Street. So it's very close to the Nature Museum, kind of close to City Hall as well, kind of in between the two. It's a beautiful spot, and once a month we get all sorts of theater lovers together to sing Broadway tunes with a live band. So it's really fun.
How do you get involved? So can you sign up for it?
Yeah, so you can come to just sing along. It's a big sing along, kind of a hybrid between an open mic and a sing along. So if you want to just come and have a beer with your friends and sing all your favorite Hamilton songs and Wicked songs, you absolutely can. And if you'd like to get up on stage yourself, you can sign up at the event to sing, and then you get up there, and we have an amazing band. So Wendy Berklar plays piano, and Jason Sinkus plays drums, and they are such an incredible duo. They actually sight read all of the music on the spot.
I will give a shout out to Jason Sinkus.
Yeah.
He's a fabulous teacher at Canterbury High School, where Megan went. He goes with everything. He's amazing. You've got quite a team. How did you bring this to Ottawa?
Yeah, so honestly, it started started, so I used to be pursuing theater professionally in Toronto, and there was this wonderful open mic there called Singular Sensation that my dear friend Jenny Walls ran, and I used to just live there. I went every single week, and then when I moved to Ottawa, I said, there needs to be something that somebody like a single mom like me could get involved in that's not this huge time commitment, but still this way to express yourself through theater, through music. So I called up my friend Jenny and I said, what do you think about me starting something like that in Ottawa? So I did, and it just took off. We started 2.5 years ago, and it's basically been selling out ever since.
Okay, I was just going to say about selling out. So should we go ahead on the website and make sure we sign up to go?
Yeah.
Tell us what that is.
Absolutely. So the tickets become available usually about a month before each event, and we blast it all over social media. We also have a newsletter, which I highly suggest signing up for, because that's the best way to get tickets is to be on the newsletter, because you get kind of early access, and you can buy them online. They're $15. It's totally a super fun night. You can come and eat dinner with your friends, which a lot of people do.
It's a really nice menu. I've seen that for sure.
It's a beautiful menu. Oh, it's delicious.
That's good. Okay, definitely doing that. So that's Broadway Nights at Ottawa. We got a social media tag, and then they can go online, sign up for the thing.
Yes.
We have another theater company that's come to Ottawa, Elevator, and they've got a musical happening live on Elgin. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I have the great pleasure to be cast as one of the roles, Rose, in this
Congratulations!
Production.
Okay, everyone, I actually know Emma Iris, and well, you'll see later with the Blue Door Gala, so I'm learning a lot more about her now. Big congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So it's an amazing story to get to tell every night. So we're in the middle of the run right now. It's happening live on Elgin, and it's done in a very unique way. It's actually in the round, so it's happening in all directions, all around you, and the audience is sitting in a circle kind of around the edge of the bar, as if they are in the bar that the show is set in.
Wow.
So it is very unique and very cool. Yeah, it's been an amazing experience.
That is definitely. So let's get more of Ottawa involved in community theater.
Yeah.
So you found a great place. Thank you for sharing Broadway Nights in Ottawa. How can people sort of stay engaged? And tell me about the community theater.
Yeah, so like community theater as a whole in Ottawa. So honestly, there is a huge world of community theater in Ottawa, and it's just vibrant and full of amazing people. Something we do at Broadway Night is we promote local shows. So I have the privilege of getting to know lots of the theater companies around town. Elevator is one of the most fantastic theater companies. They put on some fantastic shows. But there's lots of different places to get involved, like Orpheus Musical Theater, Lost Baggage Musical Theater, Toto 2, some wonderful community theaters in the city that put on multiple shows a year, so it's fantastic, and there's so much to get involved with.
Yeah, and you were saying you have quite a few other guests that come to Broadway Nights.
Yeah.
Who have been some of your favorites? Are you allowed to say your favorites?
Yes. I mean, they're all amazing. We get all sorts of different things. Sometimes we even get some of the tours to come in. So we had some friends from the Jagged Little Pill tour come one time.
Oh, that was a fabulous one.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My best friend was on that tour, so it was really cool to get to see
Who was she in Jagged Little Pill?
Jade McLeod played Joe.
Okay, of
you
course.
ought to know. You know?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So really cool, and we get some improv groups come in, and so we had last month we had Belt Improv come in and do a improvised musical on stage at Broadway Night, which was very cool, and all sorts of different special guest performances from either local or touring companies. Yeah.
Okay. And I do want to point out that it's so great to have this in Ottawa.
Yeah.
We'll have you on again to keep us in the know for sure. But how did you get into singing and acting?
Oh, wow. So, I mean, I listened to musicals my whole childhood. I always loved some of my favorites growing up. Some of them are heavy, but like Miss Saigon was one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Annie.
Yes.
I loved Les Mis, and I always dreamed of doing this. And then I just decided to try. When I was about 16, I started learning to sing, and then it just kind of took over from there, and I've been music and musical theater has been in my life my whole life. So
yeah, absolutely. And you yourself have such a great community with it.
Yes.
So you're not finding it hard to have anyone coming to Broadway shows in Ottawa?
No, it is just such a vibrant community and just so accepting and welcoming. It's one of those communities that if you feel like you don't really know where to make friends, the theater community is like such a place to go. And Broadway Night itself, I mean, I've made such incredible friends there. It's just such a open, welcoming kind of, all the misfits are welcome.
I wouldn't say the misfits. I'm sure the people at home are like, no, those are the talented. You are super talented. I really, really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
So where can everybody find out how to sign up for the newsletter?
So BroadwayNightsOttawa.com. Everything's on there. Also Instagram, Broadway Nights Ottawa, Facebook, Broadway Nights Ottawa. That's our tag everywhere, and you can find all the information there.
That's fantastic. Emma Iris, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Broadway Nights across Ottawa. You do need to tune in and get in the know.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV Channel 22. I'm Dave Hilson. The company of adventurers brings an enchanting and spooky twist to Shakespeare's timeless comedy in A Midsummer Night's Dream meets All Hallows Eve. Catch the show at the Gladstone Theatre from October 2nd to the 4th. Expect bewitched woods, warring spirits, confused lovers, and magical mayhem, all with a fun Halloween flair. Audiences are encouraged to wear costumes and join in the fun. This performance blends charm, mischief, and seasonal spirit for theater lovers of all ages. Tickets are free, and all donations support the Gladstone Theatre. Visit thegladstone.ca for details or scan the QR code on the screen. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a spotlight? Rogers TV is here to amplify your voice within the community. We offer you the platform to broadcast your content to a wider audience. And the best part, it's completely free. Don't miss this opportunity to share your vision and engage with viewers. Find out how Rogers TV can transform your content journey today.
Some of Canada's most accomplished and fascinating people share their lives, insights, and stories each week on Canada Files. This season, I'll be speaking with former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, music producer David Foster, writer Malcolm Gladwell, and comedian Martin Short, among others. I'm Valerie Pringle. I hope you can join us.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. Well, my next guest is going to tell us all about it. It's glam, it's bingo, and it's all for a great cause. Black Tie Bingo Gala is back, and it's raising funds for the Bruyere Health Centre. And here with me is Joanne Kudakevich. Thank you so much for joining us at the show, and I love this event. So thank you for coming on to tell us about it. Tell us about how Black Tie Bingo works.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Because it is a really fun event for a really important cause, healthcare organization in our community.
Mm-hmm.
And so Black Tie Bingo, really think about elegance and excitement rolled into one. Mm-hmm. That's really what it's like, because we're getting dressed up, there's a lot of glamour, mm-hmm. but we're playing bingo.
I know. So when this first happened, what was the reaction of everyone who attended?
It was, I think people didn't know what to expect. Sorry, I can tell you my reaction.
Please.
When I was first introduced years ago to Black Tie Bingo. It was, I'm sorry, you want me to get dressed up and play bingo?
Yeah.
Like, it was since maybe elementary school that I haven't played. And so you really don't know what to expect, but it's the energy in the room is palpable because we have amazing prizes.
Yes. Okay, so how does the bingo work? You walk in, you get a blotter, you got the numbers.
Absolutely. So you walk in, we start at 5:30, and we have some amazing entertainment this year. We have a dinner, and then the games begin. And so everybody will get 7 bingo cards, but they can purchase more. And so you know, some tables you'll have multiple cards because people are really trying to win the prizes.
Yes, and the excitement in the room when bingo gets yelled.
Oh my goodness, the energy, I think, especially when you know you're getting close. And I remember last year we had a few tables beside us where people were one away. And so when it gets called, there is screaming. We had the lady who won last year, the main prize, was crying. We have a video of her. She's a young mom. And I think this was her big trip with her husband. And so it's exciting.
It's exciting. And tell us about the cause.
Well, and an incredible cause, you know, and I have to say, oftentimes when we think about healthcare, we think emergency rooms, we think surgeries, but what happens after? Right? And this is where Bruyere comes in, because they help people on that road to recovery. They help them gain their dignity and their independence. And really, when I talk to people about Bruyere, they're focusing on the most vulnerable in our community. Stroke survivors, people living with dementia, and, you know, people with really complex needs. And then there are the ones that are at the final stages of life. And when we talk about the importance, these are our neighbors, these are our family, our friends, and so this is why Bruyere is such a pivotal element in our community.
Yeah, and just on a personal note, I'd like to tell everybody at home, like, the Bruyere Center has been fabulous for our family. When my brother was in his last stages, I couldn't tell you how on guard everybody was, how generous they were. And so the funds are really important because the care can, you're right, be very little or very great. So the funds are definitely needed in our community.
Absolutely.
So tell us the day this is going to happen.
So it's November 1st, and it's taking place at the beautiful Infinity Convention Center, presented by Eamon Harden. And we're excited. We're really excited for this year.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I do have my ticket, and there are tickets left.
Yes, so we sold out.
Okay.
But we decided we want more people to experience how amazing this is. So we have a little bit more capacity. We extended capacity, and tickets are available until Sunday.
Okay, so everybody needs to get to blacktiebingo.ca. Get your tickets before Sunday. This will run a few times so people have an opportunity. Some of the prizes.
Amazing
Can you tell us about some of the prizes?
If I can remember them all.
Okay,
but they
I
are
actually have a
wonderful.
list, so I'm very excited. So I'll see what you remember, because it's beautiful.
So we have a week in the Bahamas, which is spectacular. We have a Holland America cruise.
Oh, I did not see that on the list. Okay.
We have a cruise. We have Hard Rock and Casino. They did a package for us, and we have
fantastic
Fairmont Chateau Montebello, an exclusive getaway. So those are some of the top, but we have 7 in total for bingo.
So that is great. So people, I know you're saying I might not get the tickets right away if they're sold out. You also have an online auction.
Yes.
It's going to start the week of October. Do you know some of the things that are going to be on there?
That's right. And you know what? If I can just, the auction is a really great way for people to support, even if they cannot attend.
Yes.
Right? And that's, I think, amazing. And so I know we have a return trip to Whitehorse.
Yes.
We have some original artwork, and there are so many more incredible auction items that I do encourage for people who want to support this organization to go on and check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I see diamond jewelry. Is that live, or is that in the silent auction?
I believe it's in the silent auction.
That is fantastic.
But don't quote me on that.
No. We'll find out. We'll make sure we share with others. The other thing about having the online auction, and I love this about fundraisers now, is it's the idea that you could do it from your own home.
Exactly.
And you're allowed to do it and bid on it right up to the day of the event?
And sometimes they'll even extend it beyond. So different live auctions have different rules, but it is a really great way for others who may not be able to attend to still, get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there other ways that people can get involved with the Bruyere Health Center?
Just go online.
Yeah.
We put out a lot of information. I know volunteers as well are needed. So just go online and check out Bruyere Health.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we still have another minute to go. So have you picked your outfit for the gala? Like, do you really dress up, or how do we?
You do, and people do dress up. I love to wear black.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, I love this event because of it. But it's a glamorous night. It's a glamorous night. And, you know, we've been doing this for 11 years. This is the 11th year.
Wow.
And the funds raised, I think we're over 600,000.
That's amazing.
So it's incredible. And so people get to dress up, really, you know, have a wonderful time.
And I think what's great too is the amount of people that give auction items. It's really a community giving to a community to support everybody that's involved. Can you just give us the last details, when it is, where it is, and how to get a ticket?
Absolutely. So November 1st, you go online, and Infinity Convention Center. The gala starts at 5:30.
Okay, goes late?
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to come here. Definitely, it's glam, it's bingo. You're going to have a lot of fun. Make sure not to miss it. And if you do, online auction. See you soon.
Hello, I'm Liz Dowdswell, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. In 2008, carbon monoxide, a deadly invisible gas, killed an entire family in our province. That tragedy led to a new law requiring homes with potential CO sources to have alarms. John Gignac's family members passed away that day, and he shares his story to save others.
Please make sure you have working CO alarms in your home. Protect your family today.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
Watch Podium exclusively on Rogers TV.
There are thousands of reasons to support BGC Ottawa. The club provides a safe place where all kids and teens can experience new opportunities, overcome barriers, and develop confidence. But the best reasons? 85% of club members say they're better prepared to do well in life. 93% of kids receive the help they need with their homework. And 97% feel safe. As the club's Chief Programs Officer, I'm living proof that BGC Ottawa changes lives. Learn how at bgcottawa.org.
My name is Cara, and I'm here with my friends Shane and Monique, and we're getting ready for season 2 of the Fitness Passion on Rogers TV. Join us right here.
I love it. Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay. My next guest, Tara Shannon, is a music industry hyphenate. I'm sure a lot of you music people out there know what that means. I'm very excited to say it means many things. In fact, I couldn't memorize them, so I'll read them off. Artist, entrepreneur, educator, and advocate. You definitely have dedicated your career to educating, empowering, and entertaining. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And you have good news for us. 7th studio album. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes. Cover Story comes out in October, and we start the celebrations with a show at the NAC on October 4th.
Wow. Yeah. Tell me about the album. What inspired you to have this, to make this album?
It was actually my management at the time they came up with the idea. We were just sitting at breakfast thinking about what could we do next, and he said, you know, what about, you know, a tribute record to the Canadian female artists that influenced me in my own artistry? And I was like, I love it. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And so then that started the whole process of, you know,
pulling out pieces of music that influenced me, artists that really made a mark on me, and just the album really is a love letter to Canadian music. And just this really strong Canadian females that have influenced music globally and my life. And then we reached out to Jim Ed Norman to see if he would produce it, and he said yes, which was like miracle number one.
Yes, congratulations. Well, I think I would have made him say yes if I had any pull, definitely.
Yeah, so he actually he produced Anne Marie's, Grammy-winning records, and so the music that he's been involved with, like Hotel California, Anne Marie, Kenny Rogers, has been the soundtrack of my life growing. So like You Needed Me was my father-daughter dance at my wedding and stuff. So when you finally meet somebody in life later that has been part of your life in a different way through all those decades, it was really special, and we had a blast working together on this.
Okay, and so when you say working together on this, how long does it take to get an album out?
I mean, in our case, it took a little longer than normal.
Yeah.
We did record it in Nashville, but we were coming out of the pandemic. It was at the tail end of the pandemic. So we were, and Jim Ed was actually on tour with the Eagles, the Hotel California tour. And because we were coming out of the pandemic, they kept opening venues, right? So the tour kept extending, so it kept bumping our dates. But I worked in the studio, pre-production work with Gordon Mote, who's a wonderful, amazing musician, piano player, multi-Grammy winning. And so we did a lot of the pre-production work together, trying different songs, testing what would work and what collection would make the most sense. And then when Jim Ed was off tour, he came and joined us.
And you were already organized and ready to go.
We had most of the bones ready, but then he definitely brought his magic of what he does. Yeah.
Well, you have a lot of magic, and I want to know what Canadian artists did influence you, Julie?
So it was hard to narrow down, but in this collection, we pay tribute to Sarah McLachlan, Jan Arden, Celine Dion, Shania Twain, Miss Joni Mitchell, Katie Lang. I actually also am covering a young artist that I've been coaching over the years, a young female Canadian artist, Miss Jessie Lindsay from right here in Ottawa. And because we also wanted to show the full circle element about how we all influence each other and we pay it forward. And so I did a French song of hers called Je cherche le Nord, and then I have an original of mine on there as well too. So a really nice collection. It's really a beautiful landscape record of strings and piano, and it was a real privilege to be able to cut these songs.
That is amazing. Well, it's a privilege to have you here. And so when can we buy the record?
You can buy the record. Well, some tracks are available on streaming now. So every Friday I'm dropping a new focus track. So there's a couple out. So we did Ablaze by Alanis. That's out already, and Helpless, Katie Lang's Helpless, that's out. And tomorrow I will release Unloved. So you can get snippets leading up to it, and then at the show you'll be able to get the full digital album, and then on October 24th. So the people who come to the NEC get the whole digital album first before anybody else.
Okay. Are there still tickets?
There are some tickets available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do we get those tickets?
So go to the National Arts Center. Yeah.
Okay, it is National Arts Center. So we can't go to Tana Official.
You can go to Tara Shannon Official also. So TaraShannonMusic.com, TaraShannonOfficial.com. Tickets are there. Also on the National Arts Center website.
Okay, perfect. And how long will the show be?
The show is going to start with featuring the artists on my label, Willow Sound Records. So we have Sam Stone, Jessica Pearson, Travis Jordan, and Michaela Menzies is coming in from Victoria. Wow. They're doing a songwriter round. So we're making it a bit of a label party. And so they're going to do a songwriter round first, and then we'll do about an hour or so set with a string trio and grand piano, guitarist, background vocals. It's going to be very beautiful.
It's going to be very beautiful. Yeah. I want to go sort of into the past. How did you have 7 children? I just gonna say everybody has 7 children. I mean, I always have a lot of children in my home, but I don't own them. So how did you fit this into your life and career? Because you've come so far.
It's so funny when we talk about it, because they're all grown now. My oldest is 32, if you can believe it.
I can't believe it.
And my youngest just turned 19. So it's like I'm there with my kids. I'm like, I know this happened, but the days of 3 in diapers and chaos is kind of a blur.
Yeah.
But you just kind of fill your life with the things that you really love to do. And my kids were always super flexible. Like, I brought them everywhere with me when I was doing music. They were in the studio with me. They were at shows. So you just made it work. But the pace of my career was different than what it would have been maybe without having that many children,
Yeah.
But I love my life, how it's unfolded, exactly how it's unfolded. So
well, I love your life because you actually have the Willow House Wellness Center.
I
Can
do.
you tell our viewers about that?
Yes, I have the Willow House. So the house I raised my children children and in Russell, now that they're all grown and gone, we opened it up to the community as a wellness center. So we have yoga classes and breath work, and I do like an evening with spirit type class, and it's really fun. So people can check it out at thewillowhouse.ca. And we have events, we have live music, we have a house concert series starting on September 27th.
Oh my gosh.
Really
yeah,
fun
you're
community
packing it all in. And
stuff.
Russell is a fantastic little community. Like, they're very close. I actually have family in Russell, so I will definitely be joining for sure.
Yes, you should come.
Yeah,
Come to
I
the
will,
show.
and I'll let them know. All ages are always welcome?
All ages are all welcome. It's house concert style. Very intimate, lovely.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, very good. What else would you like to share? There's so much. Advocate. You're an advocate for all of your singers.
Yeah, I wrote a book called You in the Music Business, which basically put together all my coaching that I do. So thousands of hours of coaching with independent music creators to help them. You know, the whole thing is about to be successful in the business of music, you first need to be successful in the business of you. So really about empowerment and how to navigate the music industry, today's music industry, in a way where you feel whole and balanced and fulfilled, and without giving all your power away to the idea that you have to wait for somebody else to discover you, tell you you're worthy, and that you can do that life. Like, you can build a beautiful life in music. You have to give up the fame stuff because, because
you have to enjoy it from the inside, and then it comes out.
Exactly.
Tara Shannon, I love speaking with you. I could take the whole hour, but everyone, please do not miss the show NAC October 4th, but tarashannonofficial.com, and you'll find out everything you need to know. Thank you.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Ramon DeFranco. At Saunders Farm this fall, visitors can dive into two seasonal favorites, Fright Fest and Pumpkin Fest. Fright Fest transforms the farm into Ottawa's spookiest destination, with haunted hay rides, themed maze, and if you're brave enough, the Barn of Terror. Families looking for daytime fun will love Pumpkin Fest, offering wagon rides, a giant corn maze, and thousands of pumpkins to pick from. Whether you're chasing frights or family fun, Saunders Farm provides an unforgettable fall experience. It's happening from September 20th through November 1st. For more info, visit saundersfarm.com. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
This is Ben Weiss of the Historical Society of Ottawa. Join us for a new series here on Rogers TV, where we explore Ottawa's fascinating history, the people, places, and events that shape the city we live in today. Join us as we go time traveling exclusively on Rogers TV.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Are you a content creator looking to expand your audience and make your voice heard in your community? Rogers TV wants to provide you with a platform to share your hobbies, interests, and stories for free. Visit us to find out more.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. Well, from your radio to our studio, I'm welcoming the one and only from Country 101, Monica, host of Afternoons with Monica. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. It was such a long commute.
I know.
I mean, from down the hallway, I don't get to cut. There's a reason, I think, that they keep me on that side.
On that side.
Because
I
we like
actually
to talk
feel
a
kind
lot.
of lost walking down that hallway.
But me too.
Yeah.
When you get into some of the other offices, you're like, what realm am I in now?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Who am I bothering?
Love listening to your show. You definitely keep everybody in the know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's lots happening in our city. I'm going to let you take it. I feel like I should just jump off set and you can just
no.
talk. Yeah.
You hit the nail right on the head with that one. There is so much going on, whether it's a local artist or even some of the bigger artists that they're bringing into to Ottawa. We have some really great venues in Ottawa. This coming weekend, Keith Urban is going to be at the Canadian Tire Center.
I know. It snuck up. This is why I think we need to have you on more often, because I was talking to someone, I'm like, guys, did you? And it was when we first chatted, and they're like, yeah, we already have tickets. I'm like, who didn't tell me? Like, it's Ottawa in the know, and I somehow lost out.
Well, there's still some tickets available.
Okay.
He has Alana Springsteen, who's going to be opening up for him, Chase Matthews, just to name a few. So it's going to be a really great show. Keith definitely brings it. He's one of my favorite country artists to watch, because he just has this charisma. There's just this energy that he has, and he's like, I want this to be like the best night of your life. And so that's happening this Saturday.
I do. I actually, you're right. I've seen him, and the idea, like, he actually makes you feel so welcome, like you're in his living room, and whatever you need, he can feed off.
Just a super sweet guy altogether as well. I just don't know, how does he have the time? So he has this tour, his High and Live World Tour, and then he also has a brand new show that it's coming out on the 19th of October, and that's he's working with Taylor Sheridan from Yellowstone, and Blake Shelton. They're the co-creators of the show. Wow! So they have this reality show where they're bringing 12 artists in. They're going to tour. Gretchen Wilson's involved. I'm just like, how do you even have time for all of it?
Oh my gosh.
But he's making it work. He's doing his magic.
Oh,
so,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, looking forward to that one for sure.
Okay, first let's talk venues across Ottawa that people need to be in the know about.
Oh, there's just so many great spots.
Know.
I mean, don't even ask me to pick a favorite, because I'm still new to the area. I used to come into Ottawa, even before I moved to Ottawa, I would always be in Ottawa for shows. But I mean, the Canadian Tire Center. We have also the Hard Rock Live Ottawa. It's just a great venue, and they have a bunch of shows coming.
Have you been?
I have been. I was there for the opening.
Great.
Yeah, I was there for the opening. But coming up in 2026, I mean, even now, they still have some great shows. But I'm just looking ahead country-wise. Like Josh Ross is coming. We have Old Dominion. We have Nate Smith coming. So there's so many great concerts. And this is the time of year where I feel like people get a little sad. We're getting close to fall, right? This concert season. No, concerts happen all year round. Yeah. And we're finding more and more concerts are coming. And Ottawa's a great city because, I mean, we're a large city, so they still can bring in some of these really great acts. Yeah. So there's a lot of our acts coming in. And then there's also just, not necessarily the Canadian Tire Center, but let's talk about the Carp Fair next weekend.
I know.
Tyler Joe Miller is going to be here.
How does that happen?
Our fairs, I have to say, because there's a few fairs have obviously come and gone, but they've brought in some really great talent over the last, we had Brett Kissel, we had Parmalee come in. So they continue to draw these great artists in, and it's just so fantastic because that also gives everybody access to these artists as well. And so Tyler Joe Miller, he just came back from the CCMAs. He was nominated for 4 of them. He didn't win, unfortunately.
That's okay. Nominating is just as important.
Exactly. And he looked like he was having a great time. Right. So we also have a lot of great footage from the CCMAs as well on our social media feeds. Sam McDade from Country Nights, she was there. She grabbed a whole bunch of great footage with a lot of amazing Canadian artists, which we're starting to hear. I mean, they've always been there, but I feel like they're starting to gain even more traction, especially even in the States too.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I see that you don't like your job and what you do.
So
tell us what we can expect when we tune into you in the afternoons.
A little bit of everything. Yeah. Always looking for that looking to hear back from the community always. They can text the show anytime, 269-269. Let us know about events. So we're in the know on the radio as well. Yeah. But just a little bit of everything. You get your country music news, and then you're getting a little bit of just every single day life, just a little slice of life.
Yeah, tell me some of the fun things that have happened this summer that we might have missed. Not that we have FOMO.
Well, I mean, where do you want me to start with that one?
Exactly. Yeah.
There's just been so many great things that have happened over music-wise. There's been a lot of great acts that have come, just thinking about, Ottawa Blues Fest, for example. Yeah. We had Lainey Wilson and Shania Twain, and I've never seen Shania. Shania was my first time I saw her this summer.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
I didn't know what to expect, and what I love when you go to a show is that you have people of all ages. Yeah. It's not necessarily one particular demographic. There were like when I say like kids with their parents, with their grandparents, and it was just really neat to see everybody getting into it. And I have to say, when Shania fans go out to, they commit.
Yeah.
They commit to dressing up whatever Shania era it is that they're drawn to. But the outfits were just amazing.
Which is a good reminder for everyone who might have missed that. Just stay in the know with you. Yeah. Blues Fest is going to come again. Exactly. Everyone's coming again. We actually have 2 more minutes. So do you have some other news you want to share with us?
Oh, gee.
I know. Okay. Come on. We've got...
I'm in the hot seat
you know
now.
What?
Does it get warmer in here?
Seat. What I'd love you to tell the viewers at home, like you said, we're getting back to our cozy couches, our jammies. It gets dark early.
Yeah.
How do we get ourselves out? How do we get this? Like, there's...
buy the concert tickets.
Yeah.
Because nothing is, and I've done this countless times with my husband, where I'm just like, we have concert tickets, and you have to, especially on a weekend, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, do I have to get ready? But then once you get ready, you get out, you feel amazing. Yeah. And you're there with other people having a great time. And it's just, you're singing along with the artist, you're dancing, and just everyone's there just to have that good time, right?
Yeah, it's live music.
It's live music, and I'm a big fan of live music. I grew up playing multiple instruments. I grew up, my dad had his little Papa band. He played the accordion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had his band, so I was always surrounded by music. Like, my dad was an accountant by day, musician by night, where Thursday to Sunday, it's like we saw Dad for... Like, you blinked and he was like, where's Dad?
He's like doing his thing
in the city. And so I've just always been a big fan of live music and just music in general. Music tells a story. Music can uplift you. It could just, it's there for you sometimes, maybe when the world's not so bright. I don't want to be a downer, but like music just has this ability to do so much good.
Yeah, it is fantastic. And you are definitely passionate about it.
Yes.
So everybody at home will, if they are not already, joining you in the afternoon. It's a nice commute wherever you are.
That's exactly
Country 101. Thank you so much for coming down the hall.
Thank you for having me.
And everyone at home, make sure you stay in the know, and we'll be up with our next guest. Thank you so much for joining us always.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a spotlight? Rogers TV is here to amplify your voice within the community. We offer you the platform to broadcast your content to a wider audience. And the best part, it's completely free. Don't miss this opportunity to share your vision and engage with viewers. Find out how Rogers TV can transform your content journey today.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch, so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
Relive the magic of Music and Beyond, where classical music meets art, culture, and unforgettable live performances. Only on Rogers TV. Don't miss a note.
There are thousands of reasons to support BGC Ottawa. The club provides a safe place where all kids and teens can experience new opportunities, overcome barriers, and develop confidence. But the best reasons? 85% of club members say they're better prepared to do well in life. 93% of kids receive the help they need with their homework. And 97% feel safe. As the club's Chief Programs Officer, I'm living proof that BGC Ottawa changes lives. Learn how at bgcottawa.org.
Music and Beyond, one of Canada's most dynamic classical music festivals. From stirring symphonies to intimate chamber performances. Experience concert highlights filmed live in beautiful venues across Ottawa. It's more than music. It's art, literature, culture, and community, all coming together on one stage. Music and Beyond presents, only on Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay, and I love always to end in the kitchen or begin in the kitchen or always be in the kitchen. My next guest and the next event is an amazing event in Ottawa that literally opens doors. It's the Blue Door Gala, and here to tell us all about it is Executive Chef Rick Allen and one of his students, Mary Ann Mofard. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes. So the Blue Door Gala, one of the biggest events that you have for your program. Let's first talk about the program that you have been so involved, invested, and created so many opportunities for everyone.
Certainly. In 2004, we started the Food Services Training Program. The program was designed to help people get off social services and back into the workforce. In the beginning, it was geared towards homeless people, and now we have homeless people, and we also have people at risk of being homeless and newcomers to Canada. It's a program that teaches them the skills they need to work in a commercial kitchen. So we have people that come to us that have absolutely no kitchen skills, and they leave, and we help them find jobs, and they'll find jobs in restaurants, hotels, catering establishments. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It changes people's lives.
It's a 98% graduating rate, thanks to you, Chef Rick. Thank you.
It's an amazing program, and we've graduated over 400 people so far to date, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so the Blue Door Gala, one of the best events in the city, literally opening doors, blue doors.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about it.
So the Blue Door Gala is a final practical exam for the students. So they have to prepare, they work with guest chefs from around the city. Our program is guest chefs from the top establishments around Ottawa come and train our students in the theory part of the program. And we get them together to work with the students to do the Blue Door Gala. So the students have to prepare a 5-course meal for 650 people.
Not a hard graduating program. Are you ready for the challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is your first year in the program?
I just finished my program last week.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And what brought you to the program?
Well, after I finished school, I was kind of without any purpose. I didn't know what to do, what would my next step be. And I found the program, and it was amazing. I fell in love, stepping into the kitchen, seeing how everything works. The people at Chef Rick's, they were amazing. Everybody, no matter who you get to talk to, it's always an amazing story behind each person, and they're always able to provide a helping hand, and it's just amazing. I fell in love. Honestly.
Absolutely, you're there for the same purpose, which is for sure getting an education, having experience, getting to meet Chef Rick.
Yeah.
And have you heard his story of how he started all of this?
Yes.
Yes. Can you share that with the viewers?
Sure. So when I was growing up, I was born in Kingston. When I was growing up, my mother had she was paranoid schizophrenic, so mental illness. Things were really tough, but by the age of 14, she said that I had to leave, and I had nowhere to go. I had no idea of what to do, and so I stayed at friends' houses for a while, and their parents get sick of that after a little bit, and then I ended up just like homeless, being outside, sleeping in hallways. And there was a gentleman that helped me get a job as a dishwasher. And I always tell our students, being a dishwasher is the best way to start. Start at the bottom and work your way up. And he saw some potential in me, and so he encouraged me to get off drugs and alcohol and to move forward with my life. And I did. I went to school. I got my Red Seal, also hotel restaurant management. And I got a job at University of Victoria in the Commons block as a head chef, making great money.
Yeah.
But something was missing.
Yeah.
Came back to Ottawa, and I went to the Mission to serve a meal. And when I looked out to the people I was serving, I could see myself. People that were just needed a helping hand. And so we started the Food Service Training Program, and it's amazing where it's got to now.
It really is amazing. You have a truck, you've got an opportunity to deliver. How many meals do you serve a day?
Every day, between 3,200 to 3,500.
It is unbelievable. So how many in your program right now that are helping you with that?
Well, 80% of the people that work at Chef Rick's, even the chef, the chef went through the program 20 years ago, so you can only imagine. So 80% that work there have been through the program, and so they all have the same goal. They want to help people. They want to help people that are hungry, that are in need.
Yes. Everybody at the Blue Door Gala wants to also help it all. So you put together a fabulous event where you'll have your graduating students. But I want to just get to this lovely meal because I'm starting to smell all of the lovely things. Marianne, what are you making?
So we have a shortbread with duck confit and cranberry chutney.
Wow.
This is duck confit.
This is one of our signature dishes that we've made at Chef Rick's. So it's a bacon cheddar shortbread, and this will be served as the hors d'oeuvre.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about the evening. You get the cocktail hour. So where does the event happen and what date?
It happens at the Infinity Center on Thursday, November the 6th, and we still have a few tickets left, so if you want to buy a ticket, ottawamission.com. It's an amazing event. You get to see people that really just wanted to change their life, get up on the stage, and they graduate, and it's amazing. They work so hard to get to that point, and probably most of them will have jobs at that point.
Yes. You talked about just earlier, you've engaged so many of chefs over the years, and you continue. What chefs are working with the graduating students this year?
Well, we have Team Highliner, which is Chef Claude Leblanc and Chef Eco. We have Chef Joe from Coconut Lagoon.
I don't think he's ever quit that.
No, he's always, Chef Joe is amazing. He's always there. And we have our own chef, Chef Sammy, who is going to be doing the salad. And then we have Team CF, which is Jessie Bell and Chef Stephen LaSalle. And then the dessert is being done by Time and Again Catering. Sheila White's one of my favorite people.
Yes.
Chef Jonathan and Executive Chef Devin. So we have the best chefs in town that'll be preparing this meal with our students. It's you don't want to miss it.
No, you don't want to miss it, and I know there's still many takings. As you say, Sheila White, she really is a community builder, connector. This whole kitchen is put on by Time and Again. She made it look beautiful. That's why we look so good in it. What are some of the best things that have happened with this program? One of your favorite memories?
We got to do the Blue Fest. And it was
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we were doing the catering. I was able to participate in the catering backstage with one of the sous chefs. It was a really fun event. I got to learn a lot, learn to work on the site. It's definitely a lot of different experience at Chef Rick's, so it's fun to be able to do new things and kind of learn.
And just that team building that you have with everybody in the kitchen. Congratulations to a new location. Would you like to share with viewers?
Sure. It's beginning of September. It was our 4th year to have Chef Rick's that opened on Rideau Street, which is where we have our catering, our storefront program, and our food service training program. And so this September, we opened up a location in the YMCA on Argyle. Now, it's going to be amazing because our goal, we have low prices, good, healthy, quality food for people that really can't afford. And it's amazing. It helps so many people.
And it's already started.
It started, yeah.
And have you seen the success of it and people in there?
Unbelievable. It's just been so successful, and people are so grateful. I think there's 250 newcomers living in that building, and they're just loving it.
Oh, that's great. So what types of food are you serving? Like, do you just change your menu to everywhere you go?
It changes, yeah, but, you know, just we have a breakfast special that's $5.99 and then every day, and then we have a lunch special that's $7.99, and it's
amazing.
Yeah, good prices and unbelievable food.
And so the Blue Door Gala is a very important fundraiser because it really allows everybody in the community to come to give back to the Ottawa Mission. So Chef Rick and his students can definitely engage in the community even more, because you mentioned how many meals a day? One more time.
3,200 to 3,500 a day.
So the need is great in our city. We need to do that. Blue Door Gala, get your tickets today. It's a fabulous event. You'll meet all the graduating students like Marianne, and you'll meet the chefs behind it making those meals. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you everybody at home for joining Ottawa in the Know. Tune in next time. It will bring all the people you need to know in the city to make it great. Have a great weekend and take care. That's fantastic.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
If you're looking for straightforward recipes that are surefire crowd pleasers and really delicious, I hope you'll tune in to Season 5 of my show, Paula Roy's Favorite Foods on Rogers TV. There's everything from mouth-watering salads to delicious make-ahead meals, lots of baking, even some pickles, and I'm sure there's something for everyone in this season's lineup. I'll offer some ideas to help make your time in the kitchen more effective and fun, and perhaps you'll even watch it with your whole family.
Hi, we're the Biggs and Bar Show from Shea 106.
And we finally got a decent advertising budget for our morning show.
Let's see what our team spent all the money on.
What do you think?
I have some thoughts.
Put it in your ears. The Biggs and Bar Show with Pasty Jamie on Shea 106.